I want to welcome you to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. What's up, people? How you doing? It is a great day. And I got an amazing person on the show today. I'm just gonna tell you, she's amazing. And I had to refresh my memory, but when I did, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember this. We've had her on the roster for a minute, and I'm so glad that she made it home safely. We'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. We got an amazing interview for you today. Welcome back to the show. So, okay, you can get us everywhere. You can get us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spreaker, Spotify, TuneIn, Deezer, Vimeo, Roku, Amazon Podcast, Apple Podcasts, and LWR TV in all of Europe and South Africa, as well as everywhere else. So just type in Yaya Diamond or Dream Chasers Radio, Yaya Diamond, and you will find us. And if you need to email us, just email us, dreamchasersradio@gmail.com. We have an amazing show for you today. I have Miss Candace Woodson on the show. She just got back and she has to tell me all about what happened. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Thank you for welcoming me. Thank you.
Girlfriend, so what's going on? How's it going?
It is going super fantastic. You know, as we addressed earlier about me just getting back from the tour that I did of the Stairway to Heaven play in Philadelphia. And I'm just still on a high from that. So if the public were to see me, they would see dark sunglasses and they would see a hat pulled over the forehead, and they would see a scarf tied completely around the neck to where incognito I would be.
I hear you though. I hear you. I'm girlfriend. I know all about that, man. I'll tell you one thing, but it's such a pleasure to be out again. Tell me about, what did you do during COVID?
In COVID, I tell you what, I did a lot of writing. I wrote a lot, which was worked out for the best because of my hit song, Midas Touch. That changed my life, having a song that had such an impact in the indie market and even crossing over somewhat in the States. So I'm fortunate that I was able to create still. You know, COVID didn't take away your limbs. It didn't take away your brain, you know, so you were able to write, you were able to put things together. And so for that, I'm very appreciative and grateful.
Awesome. You know, a lot of people changed and found different things that they love to do, like family and all the other things. What happened to you during this time besides writing that really kind of took you back a little bit?
Well, you really understand what's important. You really understand that the small things are not to be focused on, that really have nothing to do with, well, your life. You know, so many people lost their loved ones. So many people lost jobs and financial security. And, you know, it was a very difficult time. So for me, I'm so proud of my oldest son. He was in New York, and that was really scary. And he didn't get out in time. He wasn't paying attention when everybody else was leaving. And by the time he knew to leave, it was too late. So he had to stay put. But I realized that was even good for him because he had a lot of isolation and soul searching time. And he really found himself, I believe, doing, you know, that time. And he was a big part of the march of Black Lives Matter. And I'm sure he's going to go down in history because he was a spokesperson, and there are a lot of great photos of him on the steps and doing things. So I think that was good for him. My youngest, he loved it because he said the food. I said, what's the favorite thing that you like about COVID? He was like, man, the food was amazing. You cooked all the time and we just ate good.
My gosh.
And I wanted to say, and a lot of us ladies over here saying that, yeah, we know what COVID did because we had to shed some COVID leftovers that were hanging around.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Oh my gosh. I think that was the hardest thing for me was, being in the home, but I live in the state of Florida, so we were home long.
That's
but,
right.
but I mean, going back into the whole thing and getting back into the rhythm of things, I think my body was like, what?
Hey, no, look, what you doing?
What you doing? What is this?
Hey, girl, what
I
you doing?
Oh my gosh, I still haven't recovered. It's like, okay, I literally am in recovery from just injuries from before COVID. Go
Mhm.
figure that I re-injured myself and then I re-injured myself and then I re-injured myself. So it hasn't healed yet. And I'm like, daggone it, this daggone COVID. If it wasn't for COVID, I would be healed already.
But
So
COVID also, if it wasn't for COVID, you'd be here. But also, if it wasn't for COVID, we would not appreciate the
yeah,
ability to get out and about now the way that we are starting to,
yeah,
because it really let us know the freedom that we really had,
yeah.
and the but also the freedom, and also the insensitivity to me
Mm,
of respecting other people's space.
yeah,
I
yeah.
really like that 6 feet apart, because now people are back to being up on your back. And I'm like, can you just back up just a little bit?
I
Can
want to
I
wear
have
like a
space?
circle or something.
Yes. Can we go back to the 6 feet apart, please? Because you like all in my space right now.
Hmm. Yep. I did like that. I really, really appreciated that because,
Yes.
it was like I had my own little area. Nobody popped my bubble. Now I get my bubble popped a lot.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, wow. So okay, so tell me about this music thing because I know we were talking before we started the interview today, and you just did the Phyllis Hyman
Yes.
thing. Okay, tell me.
Well, I just recently got back from Philadelphia. I was in a play called Stairway to Heaven, and Phyllis is from Philadelphia,
Mm-hmm.
and her family, I don't know how it came about, but they sent over a jacket for whoever was performing Phyllis Hyman to wear.
Wow.
And that happened to have been me. And I tell you what, even though she was 6 feet tall and I am something, I'm tall, but but everybody just knew it was going to be such a major contrast.
Mm.
But I'm telling you, I felt her energy, her spirit in that jacket. We rolled up those sleeves. Man, we put on this jumpsuit and we put the jacket on top of it. And it was like it all came together. I had on the hat, the Phyllis Hyman hat. And
Mm.
I mean, we did like a medley of um, uh, I Can't Stand This Living All Alone. We did
Mm.
Old Friend, and we did You Know How to Love Me. And just doing all of those songs in tribute to her in front of people who watched her.
Mm-hmm.
It was such an honor and such a tribute. So I'm still just on a high from it. That was one of the biggest moments ever that I've embraced. Besides the other moment I had with my current single, Trying to Be Perfect, Valerie Simpson of Ashford and Simpson. She sent me, it's a song that she actually wrote, and
Mm.
she sent me a personal email stating that she really liked my treatment of the song and
Nice.
that I really have the vocal power to get it out.
Mm.
So, you got the legend Phyllis Hyman, you got the legend, Valerie Simpson. I'm like, okay, this energy is coming into my path and I'm so thankful for it. And I just want to it's just oozing out so ready. I'm so ready to give it to so many more people that they can know about the Candace Woodson brand.
Wow. That is just amazing. To me, that's just okay. Yeah. I don't know if I could I would probably get the jacket on and just be crying.
I know. People were coming up to me saying, "Can I hug you? Can I hug you? Because I'll be hugging Phyllis. Can I hug
Mm-hmm.
you?" Yes, you're right. I didn't want to. Oh, yes. The jacket has come with me, so I do know where the jacket is. Let me tell you, because until I have to return it, that energy is going with me.
Mm.
I know there's some sadness. I know that
Yeah.
there was some difficulty, but there was also such a talent, such a energy of
Yeah.
of forcefulness, and that's what I'm gravitating to. The good
Right.
that she had. I want that.
Yeah, yeah. My you know, being that I come from a family and my you know, entertainers, my mom got to meet Phyllis and she said she was an amazing woman.
Yes.
You know, I don't know how close they were. Because I know that, you know, they toured. I just don't know if they toured together a lot or a little. I have no idea. But I
Right.
know my mom had always, you know, said that Phyllis was an amazing person and she was
Mhm.
one of the kindest people that she actually met. And I mean, she must have known her a little bit to say that, you know what I mean?
Right.
And to be able to wear that jacket, that's just phenomenal to me. That's just amazing. I don't know how I would handle it, but I know you handle it like a pro.
Girl, I was all in that jacket. They would say how I was how they say somebody's all up in your grill. I was all up in that jacket. I
You
was
didn't give her
all
no
up
6
in it.
feet.
Yes, no,
No
girl, I
six
was
feet
all
for
up in
you.
it.
My
Yes, I
goodness.
was.
Wow, wow. So tell me about your hit song now, Midas Touch. Come on, come on.
Okay. You know what? Midas Touch did that. Let me tell you. We released Midas Touch end of April, 1st of May in 2021. And it hit the charts in the UK and it charted #1. And then we went back and then we created a remix. It hit #1. And then we created a US Steppers version. And then it went #1. So Chicago blows up Midas Touch, the Steppers version, every Thursday, every Monday on the DJ Sam Chapman show with Twitch. He blows it up all the time. And I just feel like that it's, you know, it just steamrolled my career. It pushed it into a direction that more people could know about the sound, the Candace Woodson sound.
Right.
And I believe it did that. I'd had other songs, you know, that the UK was playing for over 10 years, but it did not have the effect that the Midas Touch had. And then for it to be #1 on the Star Pool Fleet, you know, chart, that's really big too, because that's a major chart besides the Billboard.
Right.
And the other one, that's a major chart. It actually charted #1 on that chart too. So that, like I said, that was just a beautiful time for me as an artist to see my music, you know, go step into that effect. It really was.
Right, right. Did you ever like, you know, think that this would happen? I mean, or did you kind of like not look for it? You just doing your thing?
You know, that's a great question. Yeah, I tell you what, and I've been going back and forth, you know, asking God, what should I say? You know, as I make it and as my career grows, should I tell the truth or should I just say what sounds good? And as you and I were speaking about it earlier, you know, honesty is the best policy.
Yes.
So I'm just going to tell it like it is. No, I did not.
She's like, no.
And I struggle every time God shows me something. And I feel so bad. I'm his worst pupil. I'm sure he's just like sitting up there going, what more is he going to take to show her that I got this?
My baby, my baby.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. But I don't, but when I stand back and I go, but wow, that has happened and that has happened. And it's like, man, you know, no, I didn't expect it. I'm thankful for it, but I didn't, because you get no signs in this industry of when something is going to turn for good. There's no warning.
No.
So if you just have to, it's one of those industries that you just have to keep doing it every day. And the consistency and the networking is what brings the opportunity. You know, when God just decides that he's ready for you to have your time. That's it.
That's it. That's it. Wow. Wow. You know, I have been in the industry for many, many years. And not that I'm looking for a hit or anything. I just love music. You know, you just do it because you love music. You love to sing, you love to, and I've had so many different wonderful opportunities and sang and opened and all that good stuff. But during COVID, it took a back seat because I was like, what else can I do? Because I really, truly wanted to leave my job. So I got more involved with, interviewing and talking to people. And I just feel like I'm on a conversation with people right now. Like we're talking and people are listening, and that's okay with me because what am I supposed to say? A lie? I'm not gonna lie. It's just like, it is what it is, And so I did this because it was like, let me see what else I can do. People like when I'm on the camera or the audio. They love it when I'm interviewing people, not when I'm singing. So it's like, okay, that hurt. But at the same time, it's like people come on on the show, or they come on the TV shows, and they're like, Yaya, man, we love when you sing, we're honored to be on your show. So to me, it's like I'm hitting all the points, but at the same time, it's like you just don't know what's going to happen. And like you said, no, I didn't know. Just like no, I didn't know this was going to happen to me. Me talking, okay, talking. I'm just going to talk. That's it.
Yeah, you're gonna do what you do naturally. That's not work to you. See, like singing and performing, and that's not work to me.
Yeah.
I can sit at rehearsal all day. That's not work, because it's something that I truly, truly enjoy. And I just pray that, the ability to encourage and empower, of course, that's what my mission statement says, that I want to, encourage and inspire and empower through music, that people can know that their dreams are available to be pursued, that their dreams are available to dream.
Right.
And so I guess that's why I still, every time God moves, I still go, what? Yeah. I'm still surprised. So I'm like, it happened to me. I got that phone call, me. So I'm like, I stay humble. Like somebody just told me this week, it's like, you nailed her. So make sure you stay humble. And I'm like, that's your least worry. I know right? I know what it's like to not have, So wow. No, that's your least worrying about if I'm going to get a big head. No, there's no reason to.
No, there's no reason to. No. And I've been talking to people, and I said, if I'm going to be involved with people, please, don't get the big head.
Yes.
No big heads. If you get a big head, you gone.
Yep.
You gone. Because literally the same people, and I remember I've heard this from my mother so many times, the same people you see going up, you're going to see coming back down. She said, because everybody has their moment. And you get your 15 minutes of fame, like they say. Right. But at the same time, it's like, you still got to work with these people.
Yep.
They ain't people.
You're right.
So if you get the big head, these same people going to be like, nope.
Yep.
Nope. And you're out. And that's it. That's all you get. And people are going to be like, I wonder what happened to, I wonder what happened to so-and-so. Where'd they go?
Right.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question though. There's a lot of people out there, right? They get started, they get there on the move. People promise things. Oh, I'm going to help you. I'm going to call you. I'm going to this and that. And they don't call you. Did you ever have to endure that? And how did you handle that?
Now, first of all, I'm trying to understand, why did you use did as if it was a past tense? Because, that's ongoing.
Oh, goodness.
Do is the word. Do you, not did you. Do you? Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do. Ongoing. If I counted the no's, if I counted the rejection, or if I counted the promises that were made to me, I mean, there'd just be no room to store it, because it's happened so much. Yeah. And it still happens. People say, oh, I know such and such, and I'm going to get it done. Because I watch a lot of documentaries and biographies. I love it. I mean, I just recently, I know this is off the cuff, but somebody's going to like it that's listening. I watched two things. His name is Chance B. He does a lot of documentaries, and he has a way that he puts it together. So then I was looking at the Soul Train documentary, and I was looking at, her name was Sharon Hill, and I didn't realize that she actually married the lead singer from Lakeside. I'm going, wow. But she said at first, people in this industry, they kind of act kind of funny. She said, so I kind of ignored him at first because he probably didn't mean it. And that's how I feel. When someone says they're going to do something, you really have got to get to the point that you say, well, I'll believe it when I see it, because so many people do not feel like their word is bond anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Where my word is bond. I said I was going to be here today, and I meant it. I was going to be here today.
And she is here. Hey!
Yeah, I am here. And so no, it's still happening. And the way to find that success, as I was alluring to the fact of these documentaries, everyone who has had success, you can have money and you can have access to things, but until you find the right person that is the decision maker or friends with the decision maker, that's the only way you cross over that bridge. It's not the money. It's a timing. It's I know so-and-so, so I'm going to make that phone call. Or I've got this right song that I need you to sing today. It's those type of things. So as you can see, the money is not a part of that big break. You need the money. Don't get me wrong, because I need the money. But you need to have a belief system from somebody that puts you in a position to where you can get that opportunity that's needed.
Right. You're right. You're right. You're so right. It is just, and I apologize for putting it in the past. Okay. Because like you, it's an ongoing thing. And it's like, yeah, girl, what?
Yep.
I'm gonna get, let me text you right now.
Yep. You're right. And right now, they're still waiting on right now. Because right. Exactly. I'll call
when
you
I
back.
when I see it, I'll believe it.
That's it. And so I'm blessed because I know some of my songs have helped people, like my song Free as a survivor. When I wrote that song, to be honest, I wasn't thinking about the cancer. I was really thinking about my life. And I thought about how I had been in bondage with bad relationships, bad decision-making, just so many things. And I said, you know what? The reason why I can't be all that I want to be is because I'm not free. The only way you can sing your best, the only way you can act your best, the only way you can do, you have to be free.
Yeah.
And that's why when I wrote that song, I said, I hope this helps somebody get freedom, like along with myself, to be free, to not worry about inhibitions of people's thoughts and their feelings and their opinions of you, that you focus on your God-given gift and that you're trusting him to give you the elevation that you need, and just always just do your best. And that's all you can do.
That's it. That's all you can do. Definitely. So how are you today? How was your health, and how did you get through this moment, the treatments and the diagnosis?
Well, I was very fortunate that I had a very good village, a very good support team, and having them, and then having my sons, be supported. But my little one, he was only 8 years old, so he was little, and so he's 16 now. So so that was, he was young, and we tried to spare him from worrying. But my kids are 10 years apart. So my oldest was 18 and he was off to college. So I'm sure that it was more difficult for him than it was for the youngest. But for me, I just felt like it was on me, not in me. But it was like, take it off, just take it off. And from there, I'm going to function because I know that it's not in me. It was just on me. So take it off so I can just keep moving. And 28 days after the surgery, I was at John Mellencamp's daughter's wedding doing her reception. And doing that allowed me to just be, what's the word? I just like if you read my bio, my stick to itness. That's my word. And it just allowed me from there to not allow anything to be a hindrance of me making a next step to a great opportunity. And so I've been cancer free for over 8 years now, and going on 9 years, and I'm just traveling, the world, my tour, in the UK and all these different things. And so I'm very blessed and very fortunate, that I was able to endure that, and I'm still here to talk about it. So my song should reflect the emotions that I felt. Like I said, I needed to be free. I needed to experience love. I needed to experience and even allow myself to mourn, allow myself to have some down days.
Right.
It's been a journey that I would not have wanted to have been in, but by being in it now, it has allowed me to be more compassionate, more understanding, and really realize that life is too short to really sweat the small stuff.
Definitely. I think COVID really helped us all to feel that way as well. It was sort of like a cancer that spread worldwide, that really brought everyone together and helped everyone to see, what truly life really does mean. I believe that's the reason why we have the great exodus right now with people quitting their jobs, because before that, it was like, okay, you have to have a job. You might as well have a job. It doesn't matter what it is. Just get a job and make some money.
Exactly.
And now it's like, no.
Right.
You're not going to pile this on me.
Right.
I'm not working any extra. I want to be home.
Right. Exactly.
So you're going to pay me good or I'm going home.
Yep.
And I
you
think
are
that's
right about it. Yes.
Yep, I think that's what's going on now, is that people are really realizing that, my child is living their life without me. Like, I'm leaving my child the majority of the day at a daycare center, and they're raising my kid.
Correct.
And I don't want that. So
Right.
unless and people were working from home, it was perfect.
Yes.
And I mean, now a lot of people still work from home, and a lot of companies don't want to bring them back because they're like, hey, we're saving some money here.
That's it. Exactly. Yes.
Let them stay home,
Yes.
It's perfect. So, I mean, there's just a lot of different things, but, when it comes down to it, Candace, you have done an amazing job. You are a hero in your own right, because you're a cancer survivor, but not only that, you're a motivational person. You're out there, you're doing your thing, you're singing, you got Phyllis Hyman's jacket.
Yes, I do, girl. Yeah, I do. And I'm telling you, can't nobody tell me nothing. You hear me?
I hear that.
I got Phyllis jacket. And like I said, with all of that, I stopped and started. I'm a graduate of Tennessee State University, the first to graduate with a commercial music degree. And like I said, I stopped and I started. As a matter of fact, when I did radio in Nashville, the person who hired me was Oprah Winfrey's first boss, Clarence Kilcreed. And he said, don't get used to me, that I wouldn't be around long, that I was just like Oprah. So like I said, I've had some pioneers to insert in me, to inject in me that juice of that you can do it. You can make a mark. Right. And so if nothing else, I'm praying that I'm leaving that mark to show, no matter what anybody has experienced in life, I have been through it, I promise you. But I was not going to stop living out a dream that I felt like God put in me. I've been singing all my life with my sisters, and then they went on to marry and just have their lives, but I could never let it go. And so this is just who I am. It's what I enjoy doing. And it's just my goal is to just show that it can be done without selling your soul.
Right.
Show that it can be done because God has the ultimate say so and not the world.
That's right.
that's my goal. So when people look at me, I want them to say, Candace Woodson can do it. I can do it. Because look at, what did she have? She didn't have a major label. She didn't have a major backer. She just had she got the education with it. She hustled. She put herself in a position to, build relationships. She got, known over there in the UK, and she took advantage of that, and she brought it back over. Instead of taking the US over to the UK, she brought the UK to the US and said, look, they're liking me over there. What's your problem over here? And so,
yeah,
to do all of that, I just pray that it can help encourage. If nothing else, it's encouraging my sons to live out their dream, because they both play tennis. Tennis is one of the hardest sports to do as a minority.
It is. Oh yeah.
And you definitely need the money for that. I'm telling you, you definitely need money. You can have talent all you want, but in tennis, you need some dollars. You need some dollars. So to show them that in the meantime, we're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep going. We're going to live off faith. You're going to live this dream of tennis. You're going to go out there and do it. So if nothing else, I know my boys get it. They see that you don't have to be confined to somebody else's opinion of you. You can do what it is that you've been put here to do, because he said your gifts will make room for you.
That's it. That's it. That's right there. That's it. That's it. Wow. Wow. Well, Candace, man, I'm telling you, I'm so happy that you made it. I know that you got the whole, shades on and stuff, and you just got back. But where can people find your music? Where can people reach you?
Well, people can reach me on all digital platforms. First of all, go to my webpage, CandaceWoodson.com. Next thing you can go to is you can go to my Facebook, fan page, my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok, anywhere, Candace Woodson, CANDACE, and then WOODSON. I'm there. Please stream, please share. And, I will be back in the UK for the month of September, because I will be doing the Giants of Soul tour. And that has on the ticket Denise Williams, Alexander O'Neill, Gwen Dickey from Rolls Royce, The Lighthouse, Jackie Graham, and just one other too. And we will be touring all of the UK for the whole month, the last week of August, the whole month of September, first week of October. So please, please, please get on the Candace Woodson subscribe list and just come on in the room. Come on in the room.
The door is open, baby.
Yes. Come on in the room. Yes,
wow.
Sir.
Congratulations on everything, on getting back out there, on, your success. It's just, you're an inspiration. Thank you so much for, being truthful and not hiding.
As well, Yaya, you are the same. We appreciate you because of platforms like this. More people get to know about us. So today I gained some extra fans. I gained some extra, friends that said, hey, let me embark upon her journey with her, because where two agree, it shall be. So we're going to join an agreement that we'll be elevated, and that abundance will come upon us to where we can do that great, mighty work that the Lord has for us today and always.
Today and always. Man, I tell you, thank you so much again for being on the show. And definitely you have amazing new friends. That is it, man, guys. Candace Woodson on the show today. I'm so excited. We're going to put all of her information in the description box below so that you can go in the door, baby. That's right. Let's get in
Come
there.
on in the room.
Just
come on
hurry
in the
up
room
before she closes the door. Too many people.
That's right.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Dream Chasers Radio. Don't forget to dare to be different, and don't forget to follow Miss Candace Woodson as she goes overseas. You guys over at LWR in Europe, you heard that. She is coming over, and I know that all of you are listening today on LWR Radio and TV, and I got the girl. She's coming. You guys gonna get your tickets. Get your tickets.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, guys, don't forget to dare to be different. Bye.
Hi, this is Candace Woodson. That's right, the queen of sophisticated soul. make sure you go out and download my new single, Trying to Be Perfect. It's on digital platforms everywhere. Make sure you check out the video on YouTube and give a big shout out to Valerie Simpson of Ashford and Simpson, who wrote it. Thanks so much. Much love to everyone.
Trying to be perfect, but the image isn't real. What we show on the outside isn't what we really feel. Trying to be perfect, ooh, we'll never, never, ever be. So why, in heaven's name, are you picking on me? See, we all wanna be beautiful, loved, rich and famous, and all the above. Yeah, 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 yeah. And we wanna be sexy, smart, have them wish up our bodies and our hearts. Please accept me as I am, and not what I might become. 'Cause at this point in my life, I'm far beyond trying to be perfect. If that's your only wish, one day you're gonna look back on all the things you've missed. different. I dare to be different. I dare to be different. I dare. I dare. I dare to be different. I dare to be different.